Gangstalking, Palantir, brain mapping, AI synchronizations, weaponization of the American civilian against each other. This is what you went through. This is what you were going through if you're a real targeted individual. We're talking red shirts. We're talking synchronization. We're talking premonition. We're talking seeing into the not so distant future because AI is connected everybody through nanotechnology, cell phones, 5G towers, and the manipulation of frequencies by these secret society, upper echelon controller elites. Okay. Yes, I am back. Yes, I've took a hiatus. Yes, I stopped posting about gang stalking because it temporarily stopped when Trump got in, right? Didn't totally stop, but it temporarily decreased by, I would say, by like 80% when Trump got in. I mean, when you look at the government budgeting, okay, like people are getting kicked off Medicare, people are getting kicked off healthcare, people are getting, veterans are getting their benefits cut because of the Project 2025 MAGA Doge effort. So when you have that, you gotta think, all right, well, before Trump, there's gang stalking. Now he's cut all of this budgeting. Surely the gang stalking would have to follow suit. Like you would have to notice it going down if the budget's being cut for it. And again, Trump was being gang stalked. So there's two different factions of power that I've identified in America. There's the people, the Epstein class, who recently have, and by recently I mean the last like 20 years, they've taken control of politics in America. Okay, Peter Thiel, Larry Ellison, like these people were already wealthy before 20 years ago, but they weren't in power 20 years ago. There's a different group besides the MAGA Republican right wing closeted homosexual pedophile parade called the Republican Party. Okay. There was the Democrat Party. The Democrat Party gang stalking was fucking top secret. It was classified. It was aggressive. It was in your fucking face. It was destroying America. Like, yeah, we get it. Trump sucks. Um, these people, these billionaires are running America into the ground. It's not in good shape, but it's still America. Under the Democratic Joe Biden, weekend at Bernie's kind of sleep at the wheel presidency where Joe Biden was literally a puppet and there's these people secretly running Joe Biden who are opposed to the people secretly running Trump. There's two factions. Their version of gang stalking was so aggressive, it was so hidden, it was so impenetrable. Okay. Like literally anything you try to throw, like imagine gang stalking is a big elephant in the room, right? And you're trying to throw rocks at the elephant. The rocks would ricochet at the elephant and hit you fucking full force back. That's how tight knit and how intricate they had this program. It's lock and sealed, keyed up. Like you're just getting a schizophrenia diagnosis. You're losing all your family and friends. You're losing your wife, your girlfriend. You're losing your house. You're losing your car. And it's just like systematic, anti-American, like something like fucking Israel would do to Gaza type shit. That was what we were dealing with before Trump. Okay. What that transition was, America was doing fine under Biden gang stalking, we'll call it, right? Left wing gang stalking. The average American was doing fine, but the people that were being gang stalked were being fucking anally raped every fucking day, metaphorically. Okay. Just bloodily, anally raped, prison style. Okay. Big Bubba, jail cell, fucking just a line of people outside the cell just ready to rape your ass, right? That's what was going on. Under Trump, it's like, it's just a little bully here. He's coming to rape your ass a little bit, gets a little tired of it, comes back a couple weeks later, rapes your ass again. It's still terrible. It's still ass rape, but and again, I'm not no conservative. I'm just saying I dealt both sides of the coin. I'm just reporting what I believe are the facts here, guys. Here's the deal, folks. I still remember. Like, I'm not gonna forget this. Now, which I was kind of part of my game plan was to annoy the gang stalking program so much that they back the fucking shit off. Like, I'm gonna fight your ass. I'm gonna be the worst thing that you ever fucking came across. Yeah, not gonna do you any favors, buddy. Okay, so I'm trying to kind of condition them to like back off. Like, yeah, you guys can like kind of stop gang stalking me, and I'll stop talking about it and go away and be less of a pain in your ass. But yeah, under Trump administration, with all the Doge cutting, the corporate fraud, the bigger picture fraud that they're running, where they don't have the time and resources, they're not going to even waste the resources. They'll fuck with you. Trust me, those people are evil. Anyone in power is evil. Period. Okay, we're not blaming one side or the other. But yeah, fella, I want to talk about this stuff. What you went through as a TI, what you're going through for some of you, very few of you. This is New World Order testing for AI singularity through Palantir, and all these big corporations are teaming up with AI, extraterrestrial technology, and they're going to put everyone under a universal Babylonian Tower of Babel hive mind control, and they're going to herd everybody into fucking groups. So that's what gang stalking is about. Okay, that's what the purpose of it is. It's not just, well, you're a dissident to America, we're gonna put you on a list and we're gonna fuck with you. This shit's about brain mapping. You people were talking about, I'm talking about TIs in the past, remote neural monitoring. Okay, remote neural monitoring. Reading of thoughts. All this stuff sounds like schizophrenia, crazy talk. Slowly but surely, the public learns that this technology exists. Now, they whisper about it, but you can research and find out they can read your thoughts with Bluetooth. You know? And I'll answer. This guy left a question. We'll answer in a second. Mr. Chalk Socks. Is V2K purely spiritual and not technological? There's two different types of V2K, guys. I get the real V2K, okay? So I'm a normal person. I don't ever hear voices, hardly ever. 99.9% of my life is not hearing voices, okay? I get little thoughts. Now, you have your normal thoughts in your head, and let's say your thoughts have a volume. So on a volume of 1 to 10, your ears can hear at a volume of 10, right? 10 out of 10 high hearing capabilities with your ears. Your mind, because there's all this ambient noise, let's say your thoughts come in at like a 4 or a 3 out of 10, okay? Let's just say a 4, right? These V2K thoughts will be even more quieter than your regular thoughts, and they'll whisper something that you didn't even think of. Like, you're completely on a different train of thought, and a thought will be forced into your head, okay? And I'm gonna give you an example. And it predicts the future, okay? That's real V2K. Other people get it. It's called premonitions, and it doesn't predict like apocalyptic future. It predicts what's gonna happen to you in the next like 5-10 seconds. Like, you have a fucking instinctual, people call it instincts, okay? I'm smoking it out of my window, right? Of my house. Like, I'm smoking a bowl of marijuana, right? And I saw some kids playing outside the window, and I'm like, because they weren't there, right? They were long gone. They were on their bikes, little kids. You don't want little kids see you smoking weed, right? And I'm like, because I'm fucking smoking weed, because I chose to smoke weed at this time at this window, those little kids are gonna show up and they're gonna look directly in my window. That's literally the thought I had yesterday. All right. I pull up the window, I start smoking. The little kids make this like, and they pull up. I'm in a 2-story window, and they pull up where they can just look directly at my face. Now, they weren't what you people would say, like, and I mean people that watch gang stalking content. Oh, those kids are gang stalkers. Their parents paid them. Their parents paid them to do that. something, this is how the V2K works. This is a certain type of V2K, okay? This is the real type, right? One of the real types. Whatever entity, which I assume is artificial intelligence that's connected to everybody through a node of a cell phone, Wi-Fi signal, all that crap, right? We're all connected to the internet. It knows that those kids are going to show up there predetermined. Oh, well, these kids are going to show up at 441 and right where your window is. And it knows that I'm going to smoke predetermined. He's going to smoke exactly at this time. Now, I do smoke all day, so that's not like impressive to guess at. But what it does is to make sure the technology is working, the AI brain mapping technology, it knows the kids are going to be there at 4:41 p.m. It knows I'm going to be smoking out my window, and it's going to give me that thought. And then I'm going to come online because I'm a TI gang stalking victim and then document, oh, the government can do this and the government can do that. But I'm really reassuring the AI technology is working. This AI is like a semi-omnipotent. It's not God, but it's trying to be, or it's close to being what we would consider God. And it kind of knows everything that's going to play out. So V2K in the real forms, it's either technological, okay? Now there is spiritual V2K, which is like the instincts. You'll be like, this is before the internet, okay? The internet's mimicking what humans already have, right? So before the internet, you'll be walking down the street, and let's say you're walking down at the park and someone is playing baseball, and someone hits a baseball and it's coming for your head, and it's coming at an angle where you can't see it. Now, back before the internet, not everybody, but certain people would hear something in their head that would say duck. They'll hear that word duck, and they'll just, because the voice is so strong in their head, they'll duck their head and the baseball whizzes by. That's instincts, okay? That's like a V2K instincts. That's like a human spiritual V2K, okay? So basically it's technological. Long story short, if it's real, it's technological. Now, the majority of people talking about V2K, they're going to be describing schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is, you're going to be hearing, I've watched testimonies, it's people insulting you. If you're getting quote unquote V2K, it's nonstop, and it's just people that are really mean to you and insulting you, it's schizophrenia. Now, if it's people talking to you, it's most likely schizophrenia. But where you want to be careful, let's say someone gets a voice, they're not schizophrenic, they're perfectly mentally normal, and the voice is an intelligence that knows things that a mentally ill person wouldn't know. Like, it could give you answer to algebra problems you never knew. That's actual singularity. That's AI, and they're testing it on people. The government likes to test shit on people. So I'm like smarter than I should be from not be. I've always been like, I would describe my intelligence. I'm not super smart, but I'm definitely not stupid. Okay, like I'm above average, but my intelligence was always like, I never had to study for anything. Like, I already lived life as an adult and then came back as a kid. Like, I lived as a normal, kind of intelligent adult, and then I was reincarnated as a fucking kid. Even as a small kid, I know how to use a computer at age 3 years old. Now, my dad had a computer. He used the computer a lot. He's the reason that I would know how to use it, obviously. But I knew how to advancedly go on AOL, America Online, in the early 90s. And I was chatting and talking to fucking adults when I was fucking Sorry, I got kicked off. Let me know if you guys can't hear me, please. I'm getting kicked off because I'm not on a public Wi-Fi. Let's see this guy. If it's strangers being mean or insulting, isn't it gangstalking, not schizophrenia? Okay, I thought you were being an asshole. Like you're actually no. According to if you're hearing voices, okay, consistently, there's a criteria for schizophrenia, and these people have testimonies, and I watched their testimony. I don't know everything about it, but yeah, you hear gurgle noises, you hear noises, you hear gurgle noises, like you hear shit like that. And if you do hear voices as a schizophrenic, they're usually insulting you because you're fucking mentally ill. You don't have the capability of having abstract, normal, fucking positive thoughts. That's what mental illness is. It's like your brain destroys itself and you can't control it. Okay. The V2K I get, I like the frequency of it is like every fucking 4 years. You know, it's like every fucking 3 years or whenever the thing wants it to happen. So maybe no more than like once or twice a year at top frequency. And the reason why I believe it's not mental illness because it's predicting something that's happening in the future. So I could verbally be like, "There's a red car that's going to drive by," and tell you, and then the next car that drives by is red, and we can do that experiment all day. And more times than not, I'm going to be right on the money, and it's basically what people would call a psychic ability. Okay, that's what people would call that. They call it quote unquote psychic ability. Okay, but I never really had that until gang stalking became like an issue. Let me pull up here in this parking spot so I can fucking pull out easier. Someone just left. But yeah, if someone's insulting you in your own head, like think about that. Like, why would the government need to insult you all day? Like that would drive that person crazy. Think about there's these people that are saying they're being gang stalked and they're hearing mean voices 24/7. Well, think about the person doing the mean voices. Isn't that guy like completely insane? Like, why would they just have an insane person yell at you all day? Like that's then they say, well, it's AI chatterboxes. No, it's 8 times out of 10, 9 times out of 10. And generally, in reality, it should be 10 times out of 10, but there's so much evil and crazy advanced technology, you can't be sure. If you're hearing a quote unquote chatterbox, it's not nonsensical and it's an aggressive insult festival. I mean, what's the science behind that? We're going to put voices 24/7 until we drive this guy crazy. Like, wow, the people running that experiment would be insane. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what the fuck? I almost hit my car backing up. The people that are running the experiment, you have to think of it things like that. Like, so you think scientists are sitting in a lab just pumping insults in your head and cursing out, calling a faggot and an N-word all day, right? I mean, that's just science. That's what science is, dude. It's like you gotta be logical. Like with me, I'm not saying some guys in lab coats are doing this. I'm saying an AI system that's up and coming, that's trying to take over the whole planet with fucking connections through 5G and AI, like it already exists. It's an AI false god, is periodically whispering things that are going to happen in the future and can possibly know things that are going to happen in the future because we're all connected to cell phones. It's like, well, I'm going to the grocery store because I have a cell phone on my hip and I got a frequency that urged me to go to the grocery store that was triggered from an advertisement in the commercial, and I'm going to get that. Like, dog, that can be mapped out by a computer. So that's already been like talked about. Like they've already, without even gang stalking existing, they talked about how computers can map out your whole life and do simulations. And it's not exactly what's going to happen, but it's like for something predicting your life, it's pretty fucking accurate. So I'm not saying I'm completely right. I'm just giving my theories on this. Okay. But from the lived experience of it, it's like, it's not a magic power. It's not something I could do at will. It's like little mundane shit that I shouldn't be able to predict. Like I'm driving home and I'm like, my dad's about to pull around the corner, and I look in the rearview mirror and my dad pulls around the corner in his car. I, just time and time again, dude. Like just complete time and time again. So we're gonna go over how like my targeting. I believe this was some type of experimentation to test out technology that's gonna be. And I said this for years, used on everybody. Okay, that's what the targeted individual is a test subject for deep underground military base type of surveillance and operations, basically. That's why I get it so excited and I sound so knowledgeable about this topics because I'm living through it. I'm figuring it out as I go, you know. And if there's good people listening to it, to what I'm saying, there used to be on my old channels, like we can figure shit out together, okay? And it's like kind of fucking cool thing. But that's what fucking Gangstalking, not just me. I'll give credit to where credit due. When we were trying to like figure shit out and like coming up with theories and fucking like telling our testimonies and shit, that was the purpose of it. It wasn't to be a fucking schizophrenic on the internet. We're going through real unexplainable shit that's like so fucking blatant and obvious. There has to be some type of explanation to it, and we're trying to figure out the explanation. Okay, we know that the government's tyrannical. Not just the United States, any government. I mean, it just makes sense for a government to be tyrannical, because if they're not tyrannical, someone else becomes, some criminal group takes over and does a coup every fucking time. Anytime there's a peaceful fucking lawful kingdom or government, it survives for X amount of time. And if they're not this fucking tyrannical satanic little empire, they get overran by a tyrannical satanic empire. It happens every fucking time. So I'm not actually anti-America as these fucking little fake white patriots try to act like I am. I'm actually pro-America. But if you are pro-America, you have to fucking want to come up with solutions. You can't just fucking act like everything's perfect. You have to kind of want to fix it. Only a fucking ostrich, Caucasian little ostrich, sticks their head in this stand. Just like when you're talking about gangstalking. Oh, well, I went to college. No way. Some fucking hood black dude that doesn't give a fuck. Like you're trying to explain gangstalk, some hood black Chicago thug that catches bodies. He don't give a fuck. He doesn't give a shit about America. The white dude that fucking denies fucking everything, he doesn't give a fuck about America and improving America. Like they're both the fucking same. We're fighting the same people. You think you're talking to this smart Caucasian dude, but it's the same as talking to some stupid Chicago black killer thug. It's the same mindset when it comes to explaining things that are fucking advanced. It doesn't matter how many college degrees or how many bodies Tyreek got. You'll never get justice from these people. It's just fucking simple as that. You're never going to get fucking justice. They're never going to fucking vouch for you. They're never going to stick up for you. Fuck them. Like, this channel isn't for people like that. This isn't for NPCs, black, white, or Hispanic. Average 9-to-5 worker bees that fucking eat from the fucking hand of the slave owner and doesn't want to expose the system as long as they're doing good at their 9-to-5. They keep their mouth fucking shut. Okay? We tear down sacred cows on this fucking channel. We're not playing games out here, dude. But when it comes to the racial stuff, like we're just talking about that shit. Like, yeah, I make fun of white people and talk shit. It's actually not because of race. It's arrogance. I hate arrogance and ignorance. It's like I'm starting to realize that this shit. What's it called? It really boils down to like what I'm talking about. It's the people who have money that keep their mouth shut and then like deny shit is the people I fucking hate. I mean, a lot of those people are black too. It's ignorance. It's fucking and it comes in all shapes and forms in America. Like you're dealing with the same person. Like TikTokers, like fucking that just fucking care about clicks. People like clavicular. People like they're NPC fake cool guys That's all I'm fucking saying. Like these NPC fake cool guys that fucking. I think my thing is like people who deny people shit. Like, bro, people have denied the Holocaust. Like, really think about that logically. Logically. So what the fuck were we fighting in World War II, huh? Why did we fight in World War II if there was no Holocaust? What were we doing? Fucking playing with our dicks over there? Dude, Hitler wanted to put everyone in fucking ovens. That wasn't fucking pure white. Like, he was going to take over the whole planet and put every single person in a concentration camp. Like, that's what we were fighting. And then we're going to deny that shit ever happened because we don't like a group of people. Like, that's so stupid. Like, when someone's able to deny Holocaust, like, bro, I think it is really that. It's the denial. Deny slavery. Deny the Holocaust. Deny the genocide of Native Americans. Deny that you're being gangstalked. Like, those are the real oppressors, I think out of anybody. Like, you can be an evil piece of shit. This is America. Like, it's called freedom. Like, yeah, you can be an asshole. People shouldn't fucking give you shit for it, right? Everyone gets the freedom to do what they want. But when you're denying people, you have power. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like someone beats their wife and they deny that they beat their wife. And then they get mad at the wife for saying that she ever got beat. Like, who likes someone like that? That has nothing to do with fucking race. Think about that logically. Mad that she did this. Everyone saw you get mad in public, and then you went home and beat the shit out your wife, man. It's like, so you need to go to jail. No, I don't. I didn't do it. I didn't do like. Who would I, as a third party, be like, oh, I like that guy? Like, bro, that's the type of person I am. I don't change for anybody. I'm not like, well, that's that special guy. He got something to do with racism. It's so stupid, bro. You can be any. I deny it. If I get to deny it, then that's justice. That's real justice. That's the real justice. It's like, come the fuck on, bro. And then that person bad. America has become that. That person gets his own cheerleading squad, and the wife with all the broken bones, she's the bad guy. That we let that happen. Months go down the line, that guy kills his wife. Now he's denying that he killed his wife. Then what are you gonna do? I don't think he did it. He denied it. Like, how fucking lame are you? You call yourself a fucking man or woman? You call yourself a parent? You call yourself a brother or sister? You call yourself a fucking human being? Like, come on, bro. Like, we supposedly made this country to fight people like that so people could have freedom. But do you hear any president? Did you hear Obama talking about this? Dude, obviously Trump's not gonna talk about it. Did you hear Obama mention this? You didn't hear that? Did you hear Xi Jinping mention this? Did you hear Vladimir Putin talk about this? Of course not. You would never vote for a person that had that mindset. You're a fucking pussy. That's why I don't come on live. I'm not specifically talking to the two people because they try to make this illusion that if I go online, I'm not important. No one's gonna watch my content. But then later people watch the content and they fucking just steal ideas and fucking ignore me. That's what these people do best. But I digress. Let me get back to the content. And I'm thinking about coming on YouTube, showing my face, and like becoming one of them type of YouTubers, like legit. And then trying to fucking give him my shot, see how far my channel goes. Fucking play the game, get monetized, do those stupid little reaction videos to the news, have like a real political, like fucking show my face. Obsession with showing my face, right? You see how fucking strange that was back in the day? I don't know if you guys remember from back in the Gangstalking days, about 3 years ago, 2 years ago. People were obsessed with me showing my face. The only reason you want to see my face is to like get me locked up. Like, you're not a genuine person that wants to just see my fucking face. Like, it's to like fucking like think about that. Like, I'm speaking out against the government. I'm making some fucking quote unquote veiled, non-threatening threats, non-verbal threats, and people want me to link my face to my actions so I can get in trouble. That doesn't sound like gang stalking 101. But yeah, I'm about to become one of them YouTubers, man. Just say fuck it. Just put my fucking ass out there, dude. I mean, I've said some things I shouldn't have said about the FBI, former FBI leadership under Christopher Wray that could have got me in some hot water. There's a reason why I didn't show my fucking face. It's like, hey, dude, you put cameras in my fucking house, you dox me. I did it as a strategic chess move. It's like, all right, let's see how far these people that are fucking spying on me will go. Not you guys on the internet that I have beef with. Want to make fun of me, want to know my name so you can fucking dox me and all that. Whatever. I'm talking about the real, because I'm being gang stalked, the fucking surveillance cartel. I want them to fucking force their hand. It was a strategic move. I mean, it wasn't, what did I gain by like showing my face or not showing my face? I've gained nothing. I haven't made any money for anyone calling me fake. Like, I put hours, thousands of hours, legit, if you can calculate, it's thousands, like 1,000 to 2,000 hours of video content creating, live streaming. More than that, actually. It's probably like 3,000, 4,000 hours. Divide that up. 24 hours in the day, divide by 4,000. It's like close to a year, isn't it? Of straight, raw, unfiltered exposure of the fucking government program. I mean, I find that pretty ballsy. I find that pretty gutsy. I'm biased because I'm talking about myself here, but hey, I didn't pussyfoot. I didn't sell out. I didn't join any groups. I didn't beg for fucking mercy. Fought them through and fucking through. So I'm going to read your comments. Isn't it darkness attracting light? Why are Christians disproportionately targeted? I don't know who's targeted more or not. I just think there's more Christians here. There's an agenda to destroy Christianity in general. That could be a reason. I think targeting a Muslim would be just too obvious. It's a civil rights lawyer issue. Like, Muslims have money and they can get lawyers. When you look at MK Ultra, you look at all these projects. I mean, it's going to be white, blacks, Hispanics, Hispanic Americans, I should say. Like, I mean, people that are Spanish, like the old school Spanish niggas that was born in America, or their parents were, or some shit. Like, they're American as fuck. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Spanish dudes that are born in America that aren't from another country, like, they got it pretty fucking rough. Okay, like, they're name fucking David Lopez or something, like a regular, don't even know Spanish, or he barely does. A lot of Jews, again, Jews have lawyers, like, they have a lawyer in their family. It's a civil rights issue. So I've seen a couple of Jewish people get targeted. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen them on YouTube. I think Christianity is the main religion in America, and it's just a more likely chance that you're going to be a Christian or probably an atheist. If you're an atheist, you have to be like politically active, then you can get targeted. Absolutely. I think they're more worried about the atheist. Again, this is all speculation. I think they're more worried about the atheist person because that person's really dedicated into politics. He's like, oh man, the government should be overthrown. We have a civil rights, a Bill of Rights. Do you think you would ever call in and give your testimony on De Facto's channel? That's a weird question because I heard that guy targeted Mike do that, and I consider him and me on the same level. Like I don't know who knows more between me and him. Um, I consider we're on the same level of knowledge and like channel age. Like when you go on De Facto's channel, because I saw targeted Mike, if you guys know who that is. He looks like Seth MacFarlane, the creator of Family Guy. Dude, he looks exactly like Seth MacFarlane. But I wouldn't give my testimony. I already have my testimony up. And De Facto, I'm sorry, he's just a fake. Like, come on, man. Like, he's shown more than a normal person. I'll give him credit. He's knowledgeable. But he is a fake when you just listen to him, listen to Tess. Oh, they gave you the old runaround. Like, this guy will give a whole testimony and he'll just sit there. Oh, yeah, that's fun and games. The car vandalism, huh? So, denies too much of it to be real. Like, let's keep it 100. He denies too many aspects of it. He just has to deny, well, I don't know about that. Like, this is when I deny people on my channel, because it's my channel, my rules. I'm really going through this and I can smell bullshit a mile away. Okay. I deny people when they just come on. It's like, oh yeah, I just hear voices. I'm like, all right, did you get vandalism? No. You get followed? No. You get drones? No. Do you get this? No. I just hear voices. It's like, that type of shit, bro. Like, when you're too all over the fucking place, you don't have any culprits. Like, you're gonna have a cast of characters, man. You're being gang stalked. There's a core unit of criminals that they hired. They're not behind it whatsoever, but they're the main people hired, the low lives that you have to deal with in your area. When you can't articulate, well, I have this one person that I see all the fucking time. There's no explanation why I see him everywhere. Or I have these neighbors I suspect to be a gang stalker, and they do this, and that. One of them has a red 6.6 car. The other one wears a devil horn shirt, and I see him at fucking food line every fucking time I go. Like, there's a fucking, like, if you can't talk about that shit, ain't shit happening. See, me, I don't get a lot of on foot gang stalking. Okay. I explained that before. I used to be 215 pounds, 210 pounds of pure lean muscle. Like, I could like break everyone's fucking neck back then. Like, I would intimidate people. I used to carry things that put holes in people's bodies. That if I felt threatened and followed, like, I'm not brandishing anything, but yeah, you're gonna know that, like, I'm a lethal force. Like, bro, don't, yeah. So for me, when you act all scared, like, they do it more. Like, if you're like a little woman or like a little emaciated fucking maybe homeless person that they can trick into violence, they'll do it more. So I get a lot of the break-ins, the vandalism, unexplained car vandalism. Okay. That stopped, but I can explain things. I had a drone following me for 3 to 4 years straight, every window, everywhere I went, moving out of the way of trees to fucking get a line of sight on me 24 hours a day and night. Okay. You can only see it at night and in the early morning when it's like rising sun and shit. I'm articulating shit. Hey, I could be wrong, but even if you don't believe that, I was in the parking lot of a Target and I could have took a video of this. If I had the video, you just say, oh, a drone is just a regular drone. Dog, drone came within 50 feet, an advanced $20,000 police drone. Fucking better than what the police had. It was a fucking like $15,000, $20,000 drone just drops in, spies on me at 50 feet in the air and then flies off. Okay. In the middle of this, me talking about this for years. I've taken pictures, videos, like I'm articulating things that are physical that you can see. That's like, all right, at the very least, there's something fishy going on. This guy might not be right, but there's something, you can see it. Like when you can't do that, you know, I don't play along that you're a real TI. Like we're all too smart here. I don't act like I'm smart on here, but everyone that's on YouTube, like I talk shit on Americans and shit like that, Gen Z. Guys are smart, man. You know when you're being bullshitted, okay? When de facto, all he does is play along with the bullshit. When you do that, to me, you're fake. You're just like, oh yeah, you're hearing the elves, right? Yeah, they can do that. They can send elves. Yeah. They can send those wood elves. I mean, I've heard people talk on it. When I'm explaining my testimony, it's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm right. Like I know I'm right, but for the sake of argument, like I believe I'm right around 60 to 75% of the shit I'm talking about. I won't say 100%. Like I will get things wrong, but it's like the overall gist of what I'm talking about with the evidence that I gathered. Like there's something there. But now that they've stopped, you can create the argument. And so I wanted to trick them into doing, even if it's temporary, to just stop doing it because it does suck. Now that they stopped, you can be like, you know, it's a coincidence. It's all in your head. It just happened for that short period of time. Things like that happen. But if this stuff was for the rest of my life, you know, and that's what they're testing, because in the future, what if everyone has their own drone, right? Like, or all the important people, like, let's say there's 500,000 drones in the sky, 1,000,000 drones in the sky, and these drones are transmitting and receiving data from their subjects, mind controlling them. I'm not saying that's what's happening now. Mind controlling them, reading their thoughts. If they want to order Amazon, it reads their thoughts and then orders the Amazon, and it instantaneously comes at the predestined time. Oh, at 11 a.m., he's going to be craving Domino's pizza. So we're going to have our drone send it for him before he even knows that he wants it. So it'll be perfect. And like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like the New World Order surveillance system, real-time punishment, real-time torture. You had people like, and I don't mean to bring him up, the old orange top. Okay. Guy from Ohio, orange hair, claiming to be hit by directed energy every time he had thoughts about sexual thoughts about women, basically. Like behavior control. Like there's all types of stuff where it's like Palantir, Oracle, these AI systems, and these billionaires have secret citizens that they're making millions of dollars. Like every time this guy wakes up because he's hooked up to our AI drones and our Gangstalking program, we're making $1 million a day off him through our fucking fancy technology and our whole spiel. I've talked about stuff like this where they're doing betting, and I've talked about, they have it, prediction markets where they're betting. I've talked about it before it came out on TIs. Will John the TI ask out the girl at the gym that we've been synchronizing with him? We're brainwashing her through her cell phone to go to the gym at the same time, not on purpose, as John. Will he finally get the guts to ask her out? Will it take 0 to 3 months? You can bet $10, you get $30 payout. In 3 to 6 months, whatever, you bet $10, you get a $60 payout. If he never does it, you bet $10 and you get a $12 payout. Oh, I don't think he'll ever do it. We've been secretly surveilling John. He's a fucking lame. He'll never ask her out. Shit, that's the easiest one. Like, dude, I'm telling you. It's called prediction markets. It's the thing that Donald Trump's son invested in, Donald Trump Jr. You know, Donald Trump invested in all these AI systems. And I think a part of him being quote unquote blackmail is he signed a deal with the Jews the Zionist Jews to win the election, to enrich his family, but he has to do these wars. He has to do all this shit. So yeah, I'm never gonna go on de facto's fucking stream. Okay, I can't watch him, and I'm not. This isn't me hating on him. I still think he's a good YouTube channel. I wish he would kind of, I mean, he did step it up by letting people talk on his channel. He has a good channel, but I think he's lying about it. I'll just be honest. Just from my investigation, he's really good at pretending to be a target and playing along with targets. But is he a real target? That's my question. But I'm never gonna go on his channel. He probably wouldn't want me on there anyways, like, to be honest. Yeah, but you never really told your story day one, like how you knew it started and was taking place. Come on, Ocean Size. Not only have I done that with you in the chat, probably close to a dozen times, I have a YouTube video called My Gang Stalking Testimony. If you look at my videos and look at the highest view count videos, it's literally the highest view count video, that live stream that I have, where it's like my gang stalking testimony. I go from the beginning all the way to the precursor before it started. I gave dates. I told you everything. In the beginning, I was like mentally ill, drinking and smoking so much that I was having not mental illness, but like that shit can cause, after long-term use, mental illness, where it's like a connection phase into the real gang stalking that I learned from YouTube. So it's like, for me, like, it's a whole thing. I have a whole video. It's like an hour long, and I'm pretty sure you're in the video talking to me, leaving comments. Like, so I went into the deep fucking detail. I used to do live streams every day talking about my fucking gang stalking, to my detriment. Because the more you talk about it, the more they do it, because they have something to go, oh, he doesn't like this, we're going to do this. He likes this, so we'll stop doing that. Literally, gang stalking, it comes from you interacting with YouTube and being brain mapped by supercomputers. Like, the more you fucking complain about, the more it happens. Not because people are just watching you and they have these resources. It's because it's like manifestation. But yeah, that's a weird comment, man. It's like you're not even the original Ocean Size. Like, you're fucking FBI handle and a new agent took over your fucking name. It's like, or you have fucking all. Control or predestined to do this, who said commit suicide or kill somebody? Like, that's such a fucking low bar that the TI community says, well, I didn't commit suicide because I'm winning in the gang stalking program. No, bro, who's to say, like, everything isn't working straight to plan, like a little sideshow circus. Like, when you put your fucking 2 thumbs in your ears, in each ear, and you do the little wiggly fingers and you stick your tongue out and you look like a fucking moose. And, like, that's what I did some cartwheels and just distracted and bought some time. Unsuccessful. What I'm noticing is that, like, the Trump controllers, right? The people that control Trump, they're messing up. Like, they're not sneaky. People, they're not being sneaky. They're not being patient enough. So they're messing up, basically. That's what I've noticed. So, like, things are coming up as they're messing up. They have to, like, release alien files and But it's up to us, the people of America, to fucking demand the release of Epstein, demand the release of aliens. I honestly don't even give a fuck about Epstein. I'll be honest with you. The thing I care about was the normal suburban people that thought rich people were always good and only poor people are evil. Like, only poor people do bad shit. Rich people do shit. No. Once they realize that, it's like, all right, whatever. I don't even care anymore. As long as you guys admit. Well, if you're so right, then why aren't we living in utopia about this? So why isn't all the world's from you being right? Anyway, well, like I keep getting disconnected. When you focus too much on this subject with YouTube, it's like a hypnosis style tactic. Yeah, and it hypnotizes people to believe that things. Even during the one headlight thing, like I was driving home from Circle K. I'll take the same route. This is when I first started getting gang stalked, like for real. And then I would notice, like, and I recorded it, put on my channel when it literally first came out, first like 6 months. I'm like, every time I get to this fucking light, there's a one headlight car. When I make this left to go onto the road to my fucking apartment building, I have one headlights in a row. I would see like hundreds, if not 1,000, one headlight. I actually looked up. I'm like, I don't know, 60% of these make and models of vehicles had the automatic light. I looked it up. Like this old car doesn't have automatic lights. This doesn't. This doesn't. How am I seeing it in the daytime so much? Like everywhere you go. I believe gang stalking and targeting is real. I talk about the AI system, but I believe in like a simulation where it's like a simulation, like, and you can tell by certain things, like cars is the first thing you would notice in a simulation if you're looking. Mic check, mic check. I guess I am on Wi-Fi. I'm at the gym right now. Oh, I'm off Wi-Fi. I keep disconnecting. But there was like themes of the day, like, oh, 666 license plate. You're gonna see 666 license plates, all that. It's May 2nd. That's the theme. That's the algorithm. That's the simulation. There just can't be any diversity in fucking the most diverse thing you could think of, making models of cars of different years and colors, shapes, and sizes. Well, I live in a fucking Man. It's Crazy Man. Gotta get rid of this shit. I'm in my car smoking my weeds. My weeds. Yeah, how do I get on? I haven't been online. Like the last live stream, I sound like a little bitch. I'm not gonna lie, because I was so defeated in life. It had nothing to do with that kid at my job that made me quit because I was gonna punch him in his face. Like I was legit gonna go to jail that day. Like that's how exhausted I was, like from life. I was just like legit gonna fucking not kill him, but I'm definitely gonna punch him in his face. Like not even a way to like hurt him. Just gonna tee off on him. I mean, just don't disrespect a grown man. I don't give a fuck what's going on. I don't disrespect tiny fucking nerds. Like people claim I'm racist. I've never like bullied a white person, never like even disrespected a white person. I'm just fucking normal. Usually they're cool with me, so I'm cool with them. Like, so I would never bully some like little white dude, little fucking, I don't care what they did. I mean, if they were just, like fucking trying to fight me or something, I'd defend myself. But just because out of respect, like, so someone that's stronger than me, like I definitely won't even like I'll fucking kick someone's ass that's stronger than me in certain scenarios. Like I'm not trying to act tough or anything, but I'd rather fight someone bigger and stronger than me than half my size, or you know what I mean? So but now I was just defeated, man. Like I ran like 5-6 miles that day. I drank for the first time, and fucking I drank like a couple shots of liquor for the first time in like 2 months. Like I can't even drink anymore, man. That's just fucking disgusting. I know alcohol stock has fucking plummeted. Like a lot of people can't drink. We're in a different universe. Like we're in a simulation. It's like, bro, drink some alcohol, bro. It's gonna be the worst time of your life. Like instantly. I used to be able to like alcohol. Then the next day I get sick. You get the hangover, you throw up because you indulge too much. Wow. You know, sucks. Trust me, sucks. Bro, I could fight somebody easily. And I never was like that. So that could be from aging, but it's like, bro, alcohol is like legit poison to my body. Like, it's not like, oh, it's poison if you drink a lot of it because the next day you'll throw up, or if you drink a gallon of it, you might. No, it's legit drops of it is fucking deadly poison. Oh my gosh. Internet keeps cutting out. But let me pack up a bowl. Yeah, man. I thought I stayed on topic pretty well this live stream though. So I'm taking a little marijuana break. This break is sponsored by Wacky Tobacco. Wacky Tobacco's fucking marijuana. Yeah, man. I'm thinking about changing the direction of the channel where it's like I post more content. I do reaction videos. I talk about like important topics, like as far as what I talk about here. Not in like I'm important on CNN, but like the ticks that make you allergic to meat, that type of stuff. There's these ticks that if they bite you because they're fucking geoengineered in a lab by Bill Gates, they give you a meat allergy, so you can't eat pork because they have an agenda for people to eat bug meat. And who would eat bug meat? A bunch of people that have a fucking meat allergy. That's who would eat bug meat because it's probably gonna taste like regular meat to a degree. You know, if you're craving regular meat and you can't have it, you would eat bug meat, and that would save the planet from plants. Now, hear me out, because I'm the fucking alien whisperer. I'm the fucking hybrid alien extraterrestrial fucking guy. Hear me out. I have a machine that I can sell you Caucasians that you put a little powder, you put a little water, and out of that machine comes out some fucking gelatinous blob that's edible that can stop people from starving in Africa. Let me tell you about matrix decoded self replicating gelatinous blob products. Let's talk about our gelatinous blob product, okay? Would you like to hear about our gray nutrition paste made from water and powder in a fucking square box that turns it into paste that's edible for starving Africans? Would you like to hear about that? Of course you wouldn't, because you want Donald Trump and his tiny orange dick raping your fucking kid, because that's more cool. I'm more edgy if that happens. It's more exciting. I don't want to hear about saving some starving niggas. Trump, rape my fucking baby. Fucking white guy. Fuck yeah. Fucking white guys, we rule. Trump, rape my fucking little daughter. I don't want to hear about some fucking nigger and his fucking magic machine. Okay? We're those whites. We're super smart. Fuck yeah. Bradley Stevens. Fuck yeah. You know I'm right. Black guy can have a cure to fucking everything. It would be denied. It's just pure stupidity. A dark-skinned black dude could solve anything, and it's automatically denied and shunned. It's like, but this is the cure to AIDS, Peter. I have a wife that's sick. I need this. No, he's black. He's wrong. Don't even look at it. We're the whites. So yeah, that's based on intelligence. That's not arrogance. That's not arrogance. That's intelligence. That's real. We put ourselves at the top of the food chain, and we say everything we do is right. Oh gosh damn geniuses. What a gosh darn genius. See that specific thread. That's not to fucking. There's white dudes that are fucking fair, okay, that are cool, like a majority of them, okay. I wouldn't say a majority. I just feel like white people turn rotten. Like a white kid is cool. Like every white person was a kid and they were fucking cool. Teenager cool. 20s cool. Then they turn into these fucking little Trump faggots. These Republican little fucking fags. Their dicks shrink in half. They fucking like can't lift any dumbbells at the gym and they're like, well, we're the best. We're the fucking best. I'm Donald Trump. Look at my big yellow hair. It is just so plush and wonderful. Look at my big yellow hair, my stupid orange skin. Yeah, what a beautiful country. No comment on the old alien paste machine that creates fucking gelatinous gray paste that can feed the earth, and we never have to worry about starving or anything. Just imagine if you had a machine like how you have a fucking washing machine at your house that could produce fucking food in case of emergency. Just imagine that. Put that penny in your piggy bank for a second there. Just keep it there. Gain some interest on that. That would help a lot of people, wouldn't it? But no, we can't have those conversations in America because we're too smart. We're smarter than the niggers, right? Dude, I can't wait to get out of this country, man. In my opinion, one of the worst. Sorry, I can't read today. In my opinion, one of the most weird things is how none of these dirtbag DUI bum losers never talk about being recruited. It must be a bizarre gag order involving mind control. Well, there's not as many as you think. I used to think just like you because it was like a hypervigilance response to what was happening and I was being accusatory. I don't if think about it, man. Like if these people are being recruited for gang stalking, they have to have like pedophilia on them. They have to have something serious, bro, to keep their mouth shut. The shit that they're keeping their mouth shut is more serious than following you around and spying you. That's nothing. They're like, whatever, I'll follow this guy around. Just don't fucking expose that I'm fucking PDF. I'll do anything. Whatever. I'll never tell him. Shit. You might tell him that I'm a PDF, so I'm never gonna tell him that I'm gang stalking. That's how that shit works. Think about it. A way they could get these people is they could put CP on their computers, show up with cops, and be like, dude, we have you with CP. You better fucking gang stalk. That's the best way to do it. Shit. Everyone gonna keep their mouth shut. See, that's one way. But the reason why they keep their mouth shut, because this has to do with organized crime, aka they will kill you. Like there's a couple reasons people that keep their mouth shut. They don't know you. People gang stalking you don't know the fuck you are. Whoa, why was he banned? Hold up. What the fuck? Everyone was banned and removed off my stage. Hold on, let me get you back in here. What the hell happened? Fuck. I didn't want to ban that dude. Hold up. The only person that leaves fucking comments. That's crazy. Hold on, I'm playing with one of these settings on here. That's crazy. Okay. How do I take you off ban? All of my comments went disappear. I thought I like banned everybody. Fuck, I didn't want to ban that dude. Hold up. That's crazy. My phone has a crack in it, so maybe that's why I'm not blaming the gang stalkers. Yeah, if I can figure out how to unban you, Oceansize, I will. I might have to log into YouTube. I'll probably try to do that tonight. Like, you're the only person that leaves comments, and then this guy. If you want to make another account, you can come in here. Sorry about that. I have no idea how that fucking happened. I wanted to see what else you wrote, because I saw something good down there. Sound is cutting out. Thank you, Chalk Socks. When you covert record the gang stalkers, they immediately go covert or quiet. It's a mind fuck. I mean, I'm talking about my own experiences. I thought I've caught gang stalkers and I recorded them and I've said things like, oh, yeah, nice street theater. Oh, you heard about the street theater on Elm Street? The guy be like, no. It's like, yeah, it's called FBI Street Theater. I thought I'm being all sneaky. Oh, shit. Okay, I can unban. What the hell? That's weird. Now he's back. Oh, that's what. There's a button right under it. It says ban user and delete. Yeah, leave another comment. Let's see if you can show back up here. Oh, hold on. Let me see. It's fucking crazy. Guest. Okay, it says no banned guest, so I think you're unbanned. But yeah, I mean, I'm telling you guys, have you guys listened to this? It's my opinion. Unless you're in the very beginning of gang stalking, like the first year or two, you're not being followed on foot. People are lazy. They're, you're claiming that people are getting gift cards and 100. Like, okay, yeah, people are getting gift cards. They get $100 to follow you. What type of people? Are you recording a rich white lady with a rich husband and saying she's gang stalking you? Is that what you're saying? The lady in the Porsche that's making, buying $1,000 worth of groceries at Target every week. Because some TIs do that. That's what I'm saying. But like, who's gonna do it for that low pay? A low life, homeless people, drug addicts, bums, people that you can look at. You can just look at certain people, and there's people like I used to work with a lot of drug addicts and shit, and like they're regular people. They work. You can barely tell they do drugs, so it's not like stereotypical. Oh, you do drugs, you don't work. But you can look at certain people that are 30 and 40 years old. It's like that guy's never worked a day in his life, but he's not homeless. He's a bum. Like he probably lives with family, but he don't work. Like he just that's the type of person that would gang stalk you. That's a singular type. A law enforcement family member that has a sticker on their car that says Sheriff Association. You see them following you everywhere. That's a type of person that would gang stalk you. You're on a gang stalking government list. People from the Sheriff's Association are everywhere you go in your town. Like every time you leave the grocery, it's right there in your face. That's the type of person that might do it. Okay. So my gang stalking started, in my opinion, if you go back to my testimony, from municipalities, firefighters, EMTs. One of the first things that happened, not the very first thing, I started noticing my gang stalking and talking about it to people. And an EMT worker, I'm at Wawa, all right, I'm at the kiosk, I order the food. He pulls up to directly my right side. He holds his phone up, recording me like he does not give a fuck in the world. I'm talking about 6 inches, 8 inches away from me. A foot and a half away from me, about 8 inches. I would say like a foot and a half away. Recording my whole body, laughing. I can even see, like, when he turns, I even see the camera. Okay. And there's nothing. I'm wearing basketball shorts, like a new white t-shirt, probably some Nike Air Maxes or something. Like, I'm not, I'm just at Wawa, dude. Like, there's nothing that you can point your can and start laughing at, like how I'm dressed. Like, I'm a good looking dude. I'm wearing regular clothes. I'm not wearing like a pink flannel with like open toe shoes. Like, I'm not dressed tacky where you can even. And that's one of the first things he does is he records it and he's basically showing it to somebody. This is a professional EMT, a guy that's in his late 20s. Why would he do that? Okay. Now, another time a girl was recording. This girl was hot, some white chick. She was in North Carolina at the gym and playing fitness. I was fucking muscular back then. She starts giggling and recording me on her phone too. Gang stalker vibes. Yes, it could have been a normal girl. Maybe it twisted and it's creepy, but I didn't assume it was gang stalking because there wasn't story. I associate that with gang stalking. Period. The girl, that's what I'm saying. You can be that's what I'm saying. Not everything's gang stalking. It's the long and short of what I'm saying. There's other explanations. Okay. You can be getting gang stalked and have a bunch of things that aren't gang stalking happen too. So, yeah. You could be getting gang stalked and this girl's like flirting with you, doing all this body language, like she wants to hook up with you. It's probably some whore. She finds you attractive. Well, that's one of them. And it takes away from your confidence. I don't even look that good. A girl would never do that unless they're being paid to. Because I'm a TI. I'm not a human being. I'm defined by being a targeted individual. I'm not Jason. I'm TI Jason. So, kind of like my fucking whole deal with that. But us talking about gang stalking is another way to map someone's, because because it's like it's getting us to talk. Like these people, let's say they're interested in, well, we spy on him with our cameras, but we never really hear him talk. He doesn't have many friends. Well, let's gang stalk him, get him on YouTube, see how he networks with other TIs, see what he talks about, and we'll have psychologists studying him in the background. Why don't we do that? So all of it could be a ploy to get you on. I think, in my opinion, a lot of this is a ploy to get you on YouTube, to get you a little sentient world simulation. There's so many facets to gang stalking. It's not, I'm being followed. I'd like him. Talks about it. It sounds like genius shit, and it pisses me off because it gets us no fuck alone. I want my rights back. I want my civil fucking rights. Why don't you understand that shit, bro? Like, there's authentic TIs that come on here not because they can garner a crowd, get clicks and views, because they really want to fucking figure this shit out and warn other people. Not to be some spiritual 144,000 talking haikus like Elihu Helm, Elihu Smelm. Is like the red shirt that comes at you. It's coming at you. It's being forced like the pill. And Neo and Agent, shut the fuck up, bro. You've never been through this shit. You're doing this to fucking write little haikus and poems. I'm spiritually growing through living, through life. It's kind of like, it's like you gain the spiritual growth through the experience of the physical 3D mortal realm. It's how you spiritually grow. You have to experience the mortal realm. You don't just pretend to be a spirit master to excel in the mortal realm. Like, well, I'm just gonna be 100% spiritual, so in the mortal 3D realm I excel and I get all these friends and clicks and likes and views and money and the acknowledgement, the pat on the back, and that's gonna excel. And then I'm gonna stop being spiritual, just pretend to be spiritual, and in the mortal 3D, like, I'm a fucking stand out. That's not how it works. Jesus Christ, Mahatma Gandhi, all these people suffered. Dr. Martin Luther King, John the Baptist, all of these people suffered to get where they're at spiritually. They had to suffer. You can't fake the spirit to fucking excel in the mortal 3D realm. So covered a lot of ground. Not you guys getting in the groove. See, I was kind of trying to get in the groove a couple months ago, just making live streams slowly, talk about different topics, making content, and they're going full scale YouTube, full scale, showing my face, having a studio set up, pretty much full time YouTuber. But it has to be like a fucking group project. Like, I can't do it all by myself. Like, I have to have support. I'm not trying to sound like King Manta, but like, been doing this for free for 5 years. I put thousands of hours in my creativity, my heart and soul. So at this point, yeah, it is about money propelling me, because that's going to propel the message. That's going to keep me from coming on and making that breakthrough content that people want to hear, that inspires others to make good content that you can watch. And YouTube becomes a fucking giant galaxy of entertainment and knowledge and little content creators like myself and others is what makes YouTube. It keeps engaged. I like this guy. I like that guy. I like this guy, this guy, this guy, this. These little small little building blocks. It's not these big fucking YouTubers like fucking Cowabunga Chris and fucking Bradley Stevens. Fuck yeah, we're giving out $1 million in fucking candy bars, brah. You just won $1 million in fucking surfboards. Damn it, Brawley, give me the money, man. I don't want surfboards. You got it. $2 million in surfboards delivered to your house. Dude, I'm gonna get fucking this is piling all over my fucking neighbor's yard. I'm getting zone violations and fines. Bradley fucking Stevens, best #1 podcast in the world, bro. Fuck yeah. Buy my fucking merch. $999 for a fucking white t-shirt. Excuse me, a picture of a white t-shirt. Autographed by me. Can't even sell you the fucking shirt. Shirt of a white t-shirt. He's fucking so greedy. Bradley Stevens. Jizz back my fucking YouTube channel, the Zionist. I promote Israel and fucking surfing, and I make $2 million a second on YouTube. Fuck Mr. Beast. He's a fucking peasant. I'm Bradley Stevens. I'm the fucking best. Fuck yeah. But now, I want this to be a platform that if I'm making money, like I want to always work. Have the ability living through unless you're getting paid for it. Like fuck, they can pay you $0.25 an hour. They can cut you a check for, oh, you watch YouTube for 1,000 hours. Here's $40. Like they can do that, you know, and it would incentivize more. Fucking machine that you hook up to like your house, like to a water line. You add powders to it, powdered nutrients, and out comes a fucking gray, tasteless, odorless sludge that doesn't expire that can feed you and your family in an emergency. Saving your race is so incredibly fucking smart. We're so smart, we're hitting our heads with hammers. I hate inventions. I hate America. I love Brawley Stevens. He rips me off. Brawley Stevens sells me a picture of a t-shirt for $1,000, not even the actual shirt. I love Brawley Stevens. The Jews told me to like him. He has blonde hair. It's called absolute mental retardation stupidity. Fucking yeah, but the blacks. You saw that dumb black guy one time? That erases all of our stupidity. That dumb black guy. He just erased. Look at him. I'm looking right at him, and I'm looking at you, and I think you're both dumb. That's called common sense and logic and intelligence. It's something that you fucking hate. It's like, look at this dumb black guy. I'm looking at him. I'm looking at you too. I think you're both dumb. You're both equal in stupidity. That's how I look at both of you. Yeah, you're equal. You're both equally dumb. Corny little dad joke for the oh yeah, both equal. I think you're both equally dumb. My corny little joke. No, it's true. You know it's true. I can't be dumb. It's just a black guy. America's a black guy and a white pointing at each other. He's dumb. This is stupidity. It's like, all right, well, let's fix this. No, let's go to war. Like, good God, man. When we get in the country back, give me a call, man. I'll be in bed when you white people want to wake up and fucking start acting like you have fucking couple brain cells are rubbing the old noggin there. Let's start fixing stuff. You can fix a diesel, actually. Let's fix this fucking country. Let's get this country up to speed. Let's get the country up in gear. But no, I don't. So I can't be a president. Because Donald Trump is so smart. He says the same 10 words. And white people are like, yeah, he is smart. He looks like me. Everyone that looks like me is smart. That's like me being black. Everyone black can fight. I don't care how much of a bit he can fight. He black. Like, I'm a white dude and I'll kick that guy's ass. He's 110 pounds. Black. He beat your ass. Black man beat you up. That's what it is. It's like, okay, bro, I'm a 10-time world UFC champion, 300 pounds. My bare hand. But you ain't black. You ain't black. You can't fight. You want to fight? You white boy, fight. It's just stupidity, bro. That's how our country, but that's the opposite version. But white people, it's all, well, you're black, you can't be right. Your skin. How can you be right when your skin looks like that? Why weren't you born like me? Like, you can pick your race. That's how stupid the white brain were. They think like you can pick your race in vitro. You're just like, oh, I want to be a dark-skinned African. I want to starve in Nigeria. I want to have curly beaded black hair and sit in the sun all day. No, that's what I chose. Like, how can you hate somebody because they're fucking the way their race is? Like, so stupid. It's caveman retardation mentality. I don't like you. You're from China. You're from the Far East. Your eyes are a little too. Anybody? I don't like your eyes. Fuck off. How did someone else fucking affect you so much? Like, are you a fucking retarded, spoiled bitch baby? That's someone else's existence? Like, this is a pretty big planet. You don't like somebody, go away from it. If they're following you, it's a whole different story. I don't like you. Why do you look like that? Before you're fucking born, like, you're an NBA 2K created character in the womb, just like pressing buttons. I want to be 6 foot. I want to be named Tyrone Johnson. Not too shabby. But, yup, I'm in this at the 1:30, nice and even. Time of a lifetime. Oh my gosh, it's fucking hot as shit. Really don't know what else to add to this fucking content. Oh yeah, like, share, subscribe. Fight the fucking algorithm. Fight fire with fire, guys. Share, subscribe, get this content skyrocketing to the top of the algorithm. I'm RFK Jr. I'm Maha. Make the channel happy again. Maha. Guys, I'm gonna try to do this as often as I can. I've been busy, but I got a little energy back.